Good day to you. All right, let's start how we always start. And let the church say, Amen. Bishop James Mahoney and all the saints, pray for us. Good morning, class. Good morning, Miss Grund. Maybe you're saying it. I don't know. I like repetition. It's a good time. It's a fun way to start. Welcome to Coffee Talk with Miss Grund. That is me. Also, I've got new glasses. No big deal. They got like a blue tint thing that I'm excited about. Helps you with looking at the computer screen and my good old vertigo and all that jazz. Welcome to Coffee Talk with Miss Grund. Pretty sure I already said that. No, wait. I need to point the other way. Ha! Operation New School Social Studies. Well, you guys remember when we first started social studies, I did a lesson that we could have called it, What is this? And the focus was actually pausing and looking through history at all of these incredible, beautiful, terrifying, amazing things that happen throughout history. And you have to stop and you think, what is this? What is this that we're living right now? What these seasons, these trees that get blown all over the place and the leaves fall off, and then all of a sudden in the next spring, there they are, beautiful and blooming again. There's just so much incredible things about being in this world. And right now, we are living in an intense, what is this moment? Because in our lifetime, we haven't been here before. So, really, every new day you haven't been there before. Every single day is a day of newness, a day of the unknown, and but it then kind of depends on how we practice looking at these sort of things, y'all. So we opened this social studies course talking about worldview. And this type of a situation that's happening right now really has people looking at their worldview. How did they look at their lives? How did they look at society? In our culture, what sort of things is there a light now being shone on, that things that need to change or things that need to shift or things we took for granted? There's so much going on. And one of those slides that we focused on with worldview, I talked about worldview and imagination, how important it is for us to be able to enter our lives with imagination, because we have to be able to imagine a new way of being and a new way of living, and the ability to be able to enter our lives in new and life-giving ways. So I want to say this: humanity is extremely creative and compassionate and resilient because we know we belong, because we are so deeply connected that we want to be able to move forward together. And humanity has gone through so much and so many things. So it is in our DNA. It is built in our very beings to take those steps one at a time, forward, 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 and to do it together, to overcome or to adapt to new ways of being and to new ways of seeing. And that is a really beautiful thing. And that is a truth in our shared humanity as we've moved forward in life. There's resilience, and there is an ability to adapt to anything, to adapt to so many things. BJM kiddos, I don't know. I got to think of a phrase for you guys. BJM saints. So it's important to know that human beings, you included, are incredibly creative, are compassionate, are resilient, and you belong, and you are loved, and you are enough, and all that jazz. It makes me think of a quote from Viktor Frankl that says, and Viktor Frankl was a Holocaust survivor, and it says, everything can be taken from a human, but one last thing of the human freedoms: to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. I love that, because a lot of times in life, things happen, and it's almost like things happen to us, and then we respond. So it's in practicing to respond in different ways. That doesn't mean ignoring how you feel, because there's going to be fear, there's going to be uncertainty, there's going to be joy, there's going to be gratitude, there's going to be regret, there's going to be all of these different emotions that pop up for you, and all of that is normal, and all of that is okay. the important thing is that you approach yourself and humanity with this open-hearted compassion, that you're compassionate with yourself and you know it's okay to feel those things and that they will ebb and flow, and it's almost, and you can't control your emotions, they happen. And then the thing that we practice is how we respond to them. So in this worldview of our worldviews right now, all of them are shifting of how we viewed our life. Maybe you're discovering some things you've taken for granted. Maybe you're discovering some things, some new things about yourself. Who knows? But it's all of this journey that humanity has been going through forever and ever and ever. Even Phyllis of the Trees, or Phil of the Trees. I don't know. We wouldn't have the segue if it wasn't for Phil of the Trees. Anyway, just, you got to know that inside joke. If you're listening to this randomly somewhere else, you're like, who's Phil of the Trees? You weren't there. So here we go. I guess I want to start there just to know that really being in a social studies class, it's a really neat class to be in while looking at what's going on right now in the society. Next slide. Aha! Your Ancient Civilization Project. You guys have done quite a bit of research already. So the way I'm tweaking this assignment is that you are in charge of only your specific research that you've been doing. So number one, complete your research of the portion of the project that you were doing. Number two, in addition, tell me the minimum of 2 facts that you thought were pretty cool about the civilization. And number 3, put your information together in a Word document or a PowerPoint or an audio form. I will also put a little extra intense detail on the website. But for right now, you know that this is what you're doing. It is due on Thursday, this coming up Thursday, along with your Romeo and Juliet storyboards, this coming up Thursday. Those are your 2 focuses for social studies and English this week. Be sure to let yourself breathe and know that you are being held through all of this, and that you are cared about and loved. Grace and peace, y'all. Boop. Wait, there. Where is it? Aha. Boop, boop.